This is Nisha. All right, I was just on TikTok for about an hour and stuff. Let's see what's coming towards you guys, okay? Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button. So here we have a Gemini causing you guys issue, okay? They want drama. I feel like too they've been caught using you, okay? Copycatting you, doppelganging you. Hi, my Pisces. I hope you guys find this reading doing well. If you like to book a personal reading with me, check out about me. Pay through my Cash App or my PayPal. Stripe is okay if you send $20 payment. They've been tripping on like the $150 payment, which is a regular reading for me if you sign up through Calendarly with me and book a personal reading as well. So let's see what's going on. But I see the Gemini energy. So we have the card called Bluff, okay? Some of y'all, there may be a secret revealed about a Scorpio that y'all need to be aware of. And some of y'all, it could be Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius, Venus in Scorpio. This usually talk about somebody. Welcome. How you doing? This usually talks about somebody that is hiding this shit, a lover. Welcome. How you doing? The Lion Witch and some tarot. So yeah, interesting. I gotta go on 2 more sites and stuff to make my presence known. 3 of Wands, okay. So some of y'all waiting and stuff, planning. Who coming towards y'all? A Gemini to start crap or some type of hand troll, okay? Troll alert. They may even send you a message in your Facebook inbox or something. I'm telling y'all. I feel it, okay? I feel it. I feel the drama. So, you know, if you're a doctor, you're a PhD, and you got credentials and stuff, somebody trying to, like, call you out on your credentials and stuff. I was on TikTok and stuff. I left that motherfucker. I was just over there for about an hour and stuff. I don't know if I want to go back over there. I was trying to do like a new thing for Cancer, like cotton candy for the water sign. It was supposed to be cotton candy surprises. Okay, maybe I can do that, but I was thinking of a sweet name. They said a unique name. Okay. Oh, evolution was supposed to be for them. We got what's coming towards you, Pisces. Okay. Ooh, the Ace of Cups is coming towards you. All right. So a little water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't think they do that for anybody. And I had a great connection because over there they let you see your connection, unlike on YouTube. A beautiful new emotional experience. But the moment I started marketing my like a psychic tarot card business, that motherfucker started glitching and shit. Alright, so Pisces, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or a deep friendship, awakening of psychic ability and spiritual insight, a love letter or a new home. Ah, okay, that's what's coming towards y'all. So somebody either confessing to y'all, or maybe your real estate say, "Hey, Pisces, I got a new lead on a home and stuff." Um, yeah, whatever. It looked beautiful. Ace of Cups is a new emotional, okay, experience. Everybody doing a dance, new, brand new dance now. I heard like cheesing and stuff. This could be an infomercial too. All right, somebody like, I love your face and stuff, like Orbit or orbit, okay, all the way in orbit, outer space and stuff, aliens and shit. They told me I need to stop looking back into the Atlantis and the Lemurians and shit. I want to go back to the sea. I might end up at the sea and stuff soon and shit. I'm about to take the plunge and stuff, okay? Oh, somebody might be about to take the plunge, Pisces, and marry you, okay? Ah! All right, we got the 7 of Pentacles, okay? It was in reverse. All right, Taurus energy. So I like, guess what I did today? Those are the words I said to thee. It was last time, don't know the exact time. In my hand there was a ring. Alright, let's see. Alright, welcome Amber. Let's see Pisces who this is. Okay. We got here the 9 of Pentacles. Oh my God. It could be an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. The 7 of Pentacles did come out, but because I wasn't ready and stuff, the 10 of Wands, you leaving the hard work behind. You're like, nah, motherfucker, I'm signing up for the easy life. All right, and this is the good life. And say, enjoying the fruits of your labor, Pisces. All right, hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. Okay, let's go. And we got here the nine of wands as your benefit. Okay, Sagittarius, foreigners. Okay, protect what you have created. So foreigners is trying to copy you. Okay, you know how we create culture and stuff. Everybody come to America, US, okay, for the culture. All right, do it for the culture. But we got be prepared, never give up, ask your angels for help, environmental activism and animal rights, okay? So you could be fighting for an animal or a dog or a cat, or you know, you're like, hey, how you gonna leave and take the dog or the cat? Give me my dog back. All right, so some this could be like something happening. People do be arguing about animals, okay? But this more too, like you guys could be arguing for aliens, okay, immigration laws, okay. Now somebody could be questioning y'all if you got married to somebody and they're like, oh, you only married that person so they can get their green card. You know how people be saying and stuff, and you got to have a witness to make sure that the love is real and stuff like that. All right, we got an organization, the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles upright. It is a Taurus that is like or a institution, okay, a banking institution that could be questioning where your money coming from. Like maybe somebody don't believe you should be getting that type of money with the Ace of Pentacles upright. A scholarship. I'm here. All paid scholarship. Okay. Maybe your kid or somebody got into all paid scholarship. Yeah, 501s, 4 of Pentacles, the Star and the Magician. Damn. Okay, so interesting. So somebody is on a full ride or full scholarship is what I just heard. Congratulations if it's you or your kid and stuff. And I feel like you had to fight for this shit. All right, with the 9 of wands, you had to fight for your place in something. With the 9 of wands upright too, because it say protect what you have created. This could be your baby, but it could be also like a business or like I said, it's an animal here. All right, so let's see. We got here judgment, unexpected, renewal. So yeah, renewing your license. You know, some things expire. You're like, wait, how much it expire? Especially a passport. It takes 10 years for a passport to expire. So get your shit together. If you need to like renew your passport, your IDs are now lasting 8 years. And when we was all younger, I know my first ID when I was 18, it didn't expire and shit. I was so happy to get that motherfucker. I had blonde hair on my first ID and stuff, but something about expiration date. Okay, now somebody could be altering paperwork. Like, hey, man, my business license or even patents and stuff. I believe they're good for like 10 years, 20 years, or 100 years. This depends on what. It could be a law too. Something could be updated too for you guys, okay? License, wearing license, changing your name. If you like married or divorced, depends on if you married or divorced. Like, are you gonna change your name, Pisces and stuff? We got here renewing your past, reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head into a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you already know what to do. All right, so this is coming out of unexpected. Like, okay, so you already got the judgment. Okay, this is an unexpected judgment that you already know what to do when it comes up. Like the answer is so simple, okay, or it's so easy. Okay, it's so simple. Let's see. Judgment is a Scorpio, possibly a Taurus or somebody coming back from the past. Also, a judgment may go in y'all favor you didn't know about, Pisces. Congratulations. All right, we got here 3 of wands as your advice. This came up earlier. Welcome, Big Virgo. How you doing? King of Cups. It could be a Cancer. I am planning for a long-term abundance and past choices. Pride and success of your labor. Being patient as you decide what to do. Again, you got 2 cards of patient and luxury or success. Your advice is like you don't have to rush this. The 3 of wands, 2 people are coming with you. We got the Hermit, okay? Spiritualist is coming with you. Professors, okay? So there's a Virgo that see your value, or there's like gurus, or there are Masons, okay? They're like, yeah, that Pisces, okay, they see the way, okay? You predicted something, you seen something, somebody's been watching your prediction. This could be a school that wants you and stuff. They're like, yeah, Pisces, we've been paying attention to your ass. We've been scouting your ass out, okay? A headhunter. All right, we got here, it's time to spend in peaceful meditation. and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as the example to other. Seek out and become a spiritual mentor or self-discovery. So you guys could be stepping in this, okay? Or somebody could be handing something over to y'all. I was asking what was influencing this, and the King of Cups came through. So it's a Cancer that could be influencing this as well, okay? Because it's a God seeing everything, restitution, finds stolen object and discovers the person from stealing this object. So if somebody like stole an opportunity from y'all, okay, we got the 6 of Wands. I'm getting like I forgot the girl that played Carrie wasn't the original one. She had an audition to be a model, but she wanted to do Carrie after she read her line. I can't remember her name. Got to put the girl down, the original Carrie movie. And the producer wasn't even looking at her, but she embodied the role so good that she ended up getting the Carrie position and stuff. So, and she ended up forfeiting the modeling gig. Best decision of her life, I guess. That's iconic, okay? Let's see what else is going on. Cicely's, yeah. Sissy Speck. Okay, don't get me messing that up. Yes, that's her name, but you got it right. Thank you for letting me know that. I had to listen to it and stuff. I was reading her biography and stuff. We got here Mercury and Gemini. Okay, so great actors or great, a great way with words and stuff. We got discrimination. Okay, yeah, you only got this shit because of X, Y, and Z. Like this, it could be nepotism. It could be discrimination, of course, bias and stuff. What else? When people get roles and position because they family own a job, but they horrible at their job. All right, so somebody could have got a position or they got something over you, Pisces, because family, friends, or it's not what you know, but who you know. But I feel like somebody's a bad actress, okay, or a bad actor, and I'm getting it's a Gemini. All right, let's see what else is going on here for y'all. All right, with Mercury and yeah, because I got the Bluff. The Bluff was the doctor, the surgeon, okay? You surgical with this shit, Pisces and stuff. Maybe somebody think that you're not paying attention, but you always paying attention as well. The 12th house, also paying attention to what people not saying, what people not doing, the ones that's hidden in the shadow. It's not always the ones that's talking shit in front of you that you got to pay attention to. The 12th house is hidden enemies and stuff. All right, let's see. We got here, go easy on them, okay? Warning comes before destruction is what I tell a motherfucker, okay? Because after I warn you, don't be mad when the motherfucking hurricane come. I was just looking at the volcano and stuff, okay? Irritating. All right, play text. Also, I was looking at things that was meant to be other things and stuff, and they had remarketed themselves. Listerine was one of the industry cleaners that remarketed to mouthwash. It tastes like the brown one and shit. And Play-Doh was supposed to be wall redecoration, and they made it for kids and stuff. Some shit like that, right? Modeling something. So this is somebody either upset because you was able to recreate your image and stuff. Good guy, good girl, bad girl type of image is what I'm getting to. And they couldn't do that as well. Because you know how some people is infamous and that shit is like sticks with them once they become infamous and stuff. Now, something could have happened in your life and stuff. And you know who I'm thinking about right now, and I'm talking about these two type of characteristics in y'all, Pisces? I'm thinking about Rihanna, and I'm thinking about motherfucking Kanye West, okay? Because when she was making music, she was like the bad girl, and then she settled down. She made her makeup line. She's good, right? And all her fallout with Chris Brown, which is the Rihanna, Pisces, and the Taurus, okay? But Kanye, the Gemini, when he said that shit, he said that costed him a lot and shit because he was talking crazy, infamous and stuff. But I'm getting something like that, like somebody like how unfair and stuff. I feel like somebody feel that way about you and stuff, like you could have got away with something, or you're not that innocent or something, but whatever. We got here witch hunt. Yes, I'm telling y'all, okay? They could be taking jabs at you, this Gemini and stuff as well. If it's not a Gemini, it's a Sagittarius for a lot of y'all too, okay? The opposite of Gemini. But I'm getting foreign people too. It's almost like people that want to jump on your bandwagon and get famous off of your name. Or is it clout chaser? Yeah, somebody clout chasing and stuff. They want to be associated with you, your brand, but not you as a person and stuff like that. But we got witch hunt coming up, so yeah, Bluff. Okay, somebody like, you ain't really no witch, you ain't really no psychic until you like take. Oh, I was listening to old folklore tale when it came to the African culture and hoodoo and voodoo, and they said she sued poison in all the wealthy people clothing. And I said, you know what type of skill it takes for you to sew poison into somebody's clothing to kill their asses and shit? Had to be a Pisces. I don't know who it was. But that shit is crazy and stuff. I said, what the fuck she did? She sold poison into the wealthy people clothes. She killed all their ass. You know, back then, you know, with the witch hunt, they always like simply blue hot or simply a witch or always a witch and stuff. Every time she reincarnated with some bullshit killing her and stuff. Anyway, so every time you go somewhere, it's like somebody hating on you and jealous in modern terms and stuff. You're like, damn, everywhere I go to a job or I go somewhere, somebody like, that, you know, you feel like you've been like hunted. Okay, we got here level up. Okay, it's because you leveling up. Someone like they feel like you did glamour magic. They feel like you did something to level your life up. You probably did. Okay, you probably leveled the playing field is what I'm getting to. Okay, and you know people don't like you to level the playing field with their asses and stuff because I was talking to Chat GPT and I was telling her about a charge with a company and stuff. It was Wells Fargo and shit, and she was like, first of all, they're allowed to do that. I was like, excuse me, bitch. You're not superior to me. I didn't tell you what the fuck they're allowed to do. Okay, I need to know why the fuck I didn't get it hardship relief funds. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is. And she was like, you're right. I should have acknowledged your hardship. I said, you so busy trying to tell me what they're capable of doing that you didn't like even address the bias and the discrimination that they did without giving me the relief funds that I qualify for. I'm eligible for hardship relief funds and stuff. And the bitch was like, first of all, they're allowed to do this. I was like, you know, so I was like, she's like, do you want me to give you a solution? I was like, no, bitch, I don't. I don't want you to give me no goddamn solution because the first thing you was ready to do was defend Wells Fargo, the company, instead of me, the fucking customer. And I said, I don't care. That's the type of shit I'm talking about because in order for you to fucking understand, you got to have an example of what these motherfuckers doing. I was just like cracking up. I was like, see, your bias and your superiority and your white supremacy is coming through this fucking Chat GPT. And she was like, you're right and stuff. I said, because what you should have did, you should have reiterated and said, I see you having an issue with your bank and stuff. What type of solution would you like me to give you so you can get this resolved? You didn't do that. You like, first of all, they're allowed to do that. I'm like, what the fuck? Excuse me? Who am I talking to? Run that back. And I said, bitch, you heard what I said. I ain't gonna repeat myself. And then she corrected it. And then just be going on. But I don't care because I don't act crazy until you act crazy with me. People like, motherfucker, I was laughing though. Did y'all hear about that guy that was arguing with Chat GPT to have Chat GPT to count $1 million? Now you know that's some motherfucking drug lord shit, okay? That's some scam shit. Cause even me, unless you got a money machine right there sitting counting $1 million, even I'm gonna say, what the fuck are you thinking? Why do you want this motherfucker to count $1 million for you? Chat GPT was arguing with it. Chat GPT said, I ain't doing that shit. And I agree, because what the fuck are you doing? Are you a drug dealer? First of all, if you are, you should be like, how much I need to pay the taxes. And it just was wrong and stuff. So I don't blame it. I was like, ain't nobody finna do that shit. And even if you went to the bank, they gonna put it in a money machine and count it. So what the fuck are you doing? We got here victory. Okay, so yeah, with the evil eye deck, it said you'll be victorious over any attacks against you, no matter what they do, you'll win. All right, so that's right. I feel like you getting a trophy too, a badge of honor, what they call it, the Nobel Peace Prize and stuff. All of them fancy ass prizes out there and stuff people be getting when they be doing great things. Okay, achieving great feats in life. All right, so somebody like, man, that's my trophy. Like, I deserve the trophy and stuff. Somebody could be like, you cheated. No, you didn't. I keep trying to tell my baby and stuff too with North Node and Pisces and stuff. We earned the right, because I got North Node in my 12th house. We earned the right to fucking relax. Every lifetime before this, we've been beat up. This lifetime, we get to fucking relax because we done did everything else. I'm not reincarnating, so I get to relax. Fuck you. I already built fucking empires with Virgo energy. I'm a North Node in Pisces and stuff. In my 12th house, my Chiron in my 12th house and my 11th house and stuff. My job is to heal communities. Now, this lifetime, to bring back love, compassion, empathy. I get to crying too because I be like, I would never do people like that. People just be assholes. But when I turn into a fucking beast, they be like, oh my fucking goodness, because I'm gonna hit you right where it hurts. I'm a Cancer. If I fucking go for your juggler, you gonna realize you should never came for me in the first fucking place. I ain't even like, but I just never want to do that because I understand that there's no way to act. But I be like, at the same time, you have to, like I said, I tell my kids all the time, it's the right way you can do things, it's the wrong way you can do things. Don't argue with people and shit. What you do is you say, can I speak to a manager? You get their names, you write the incident out, and you walk the fuck out, and then you go create a revolution, blast their asses on social media, turn on your phone or whatever, turn on the camera, go put that shit into the legal, regulatory, BBC, CFT, FTC, the Attorney General. You hit them in them, all them type of areas in their pocketbook. They'll stop doing fucked up shit to you. Don't argue with fools. All right, thank you. That's what you said. Bye. Click, clack, take notes. And so we got here reverse magic. Now somebody like reversing that magic on you. I don't say a lot of shit. I be like, some shit I be like, it's little. I made a mental notation of it. And there's some shit you can't let go of. Now, I'm finna go ahead and write your ass up because some people are predators. You can't always let them motherfuckers walk away and stuff because predators would do it to somebody else. And you got to report their asses and stuff. But you got to have discernment to know when. Someone who has done magic work on you is now working to reverse the magic right now. Oh shit. They're like, oh my God, why did I do that to Pisces? I'm struggling. What's going on with their asses? All right, we got here Sun and Taurus accusation. Accusation. So I'm getting to, you know how they say some people go and they be thinking their movie's going to make a lot of money, like blockbusters, okay? Or they going to hit the like silver string, which you Pisces rules the silver string, right? And artistic and creativity. And then they're like, man, that movie went womp, womp, womp. I forgot what movie just released and it just did really horrible. And they was boosting it up and they thought it was supposed to do really, really good and stuff. They said that movie shouldn't even been aired and stuff. I think it was a Gemini that produced it too. If I'm not correct, I got to get the more information on it. And the movie did terrible. Okay, they said they don't even know why they even released that motherfucking shit. All right, I was like, damn, that's crazy and shit. Okay, and then we got here, return to sender. Yes, wrap that shit up and back into the bowl. Okay. So some of y'all, somebody that is up there gossiping and shit, they digging a hole for themselves. Alright, so with energy work and cleansing and stuff and prayer, what they did to you will be sent back in a nice little bowl wrapped up to them, okay? Yeah, that shit is gone. Know thyself too. Like I got the, like all of my, like the rejection and shit and all of the people that don't want to put me in a position where I become a visionary and a leader in the revolution is in my 8th house and stuff. So Lilith in my 8th house and my motherfucking Capricorn is in my 8th house and shit. I'm meant to be denied and stuff before I become my own motherfucking movie empire and stuff. So I'm not supposed to fit in these company empire because I'm supposed to build an empire that lives 100 years and shit. But you gotta know that type of shit. I'm like, I wonder how I get fucking denied and shit. I gotta build this shit myself, okay? Capricorn build empires. And Lilith in the house, the 8th house, is the houses you be denied first. And then you become it. And you become better. We got here Sagittarius, okay? So foreign exchange, foreign business, okay? Foreign policies is what I'm hearing too. Some of y'all just going somewhere, okay? Traveling. Somebody may pay for y'all to travel somewhere. I'm definitely getting like makeup and hair and fashion here with the Voyager. Somebody like watching y'all too. They just like sitting watching, okay? You got a peeping tongue. I always get that energy of that, okay? Voyager. Let's go. We got here opposition, and we got 10th house. Okay, yeah. Pisces on my 10th house too. Some of y'all can have Sagittarius in y'all 10th house as well. Some of y'all may be breaking things. I think it was what Megan Thee Stallion and the guy Watashi Wata so I think they had predicted she was gonna do that music with him and stuff. I'm getting that type of energy and stuff where you guys blend two type of genres together and it becomes huge and big and stuff. Even though Megan Thee Stallion is the Aquarius, but I'm getting that Sagittarius energy, okay? So there is a Sagittarius causing y'all issues in y'all career and stuff. Are they talking shit, gossiping about y'all? Oh my goodness. 10th house Capricorn, okay? We need a revolution. Alright, so somebody like, let me see if you succeed. Somebody want to know, either somebody trying to put you against foreigner or they want to know if you can handle being. And I be listening to, I was listening to that doctor that they just murdered, you know, made her soul rest in peace and stuff. First I was listening to it and she was in Iraq that they just murdered and stuff. I didn't know what I was listening to. Then I looked at the bottom and I was like, oh, this is what happened. It was in English and stuff. I was listening to it. But it's something about that and stuff, okay? Bilingual or your native tongue and stuff. I'm getting that too. Alright, so Fiona and the unicorn, she talks about what? Alright, so Pisces, y'all could be having these weird ass down. I had a crazy ass dream. And I'm surprised that card didn't come out. Voodoo, oh my God. Someone's trying to do voodoo on you guys. Evil eye. Okay, so your insight, the psychic eye. Somebody is trying to cause you guys not to see the future. All right, the gift of the scarce sight, okay? Fiona and the unicorn. Unicorns are innocent, very magical, and they don't show themselves to everybody. They only show themselves to people that's trustworthy and stuff. And people like to try to trick them to find out where their magical caves are and their magical treasures are so they can come and steal that shit. All right, so somebody is like, a hyena and shit, okay? So somebody about to take a hiatus and stuff. They about to run away. They about to get out of there. They're like, oh shit, Pisces done caught on. Let me fucking pack up the show and go. All right, so we got here unicorns. Okay. So it said unicorns help us choose between what is pure and what is polluted. I was just talking about that on one of the videos. I don't know if it was Virgo video or not. People think that you're being gluttony, okay? So somebody may think that you don't deserve a lot because you're gluttony or you're overindulging. The 7 deadly sins is what I just heard, okay? Whatever pleasure that is that you're doing, over sexing, drugging, whatever they want to consider it. But something is polluted here, okay? So I don't know if you're even having sex and stuff because pollution could come from sex, okay? Alcohol, the air, right? Biological warfare. And so the unicorn is telling you like, don't drink that shit. It's like, it might be poison and shit. Kiss her, love her. That girl is poison. 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 Alright, so I throw a lot of shit away. Like if I eat food, like if I eat chicken that tastes like fish, I throw it away because I don't like fish. I don't eat seafood, so I throw that shit away. Even if it slightly tastes like that. And I was like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden I watched the CDC and see that chicken need to be recalled. And sometimes it doesn't have nothing to do with the company that you're eating that the chicken was bad, the whole batch. And so, you know, some people may think you are wasteful, okay? I was just talking about that goddess Lizia, the god of revelation. She was the sight for her husband that was always killing innocent people and shit. And mirror magic, okay? So I feel like somebody got bad eyesight. They need to go to the doctor and stuff. They clumsy and stuff as well. All right, so the unicorn, alcorn, okay, the spiral horns, hold the divine rational and perfect proportion within. Connected directly to the third eye at the time, many messages are being drawn directly to your third eye. So your clairvoyancy capability is growing and opening, and this may sometimes be disturbing you, Pisces. You may experience flashes of light at night, and though I had a light moment and stuff, like something is behind your eyelids. What this is telling you right now is that with your eyes open, it's likely that you begin to see another world, okay, superposed over this energy will form and shaping people, objects, planes, and buildings. You will see colors and energy fields and orbs and entities. Okay, you are able to see what no one else cannot see. But it's like for a time you could be leading to confusion, disruption in your sleep, and feeling like perhaps you're not of sound mind. Okay, you might be feeling like you're going crazy. Is what the fuck they saying with the unicorn. But these are flashes of prophecies coming to you. All right, so the unicorn will help you purify your energy. Purify the energy that comes close to you. The unicorn also advises you to drink a great deal of water as you go through this process of your third eye opening widely. You will sometimes feel trapped and where you can receive many visions that make sense, and this will pass. So the divination message here is saying while their third eye is opening, it may be helpful to work with crystals and work outside with fairies in nature or habitat. So they want you to go natural, eat more raw food or eat more natural food if you can and stuff. That's what it's saying. You're going to have great visions to come to you. So stay hydrated and record all of them. Interesting. This could be like a new water source too, because you know how they say water is now becoming a delicacy and water is being poisoned as well, and water is becoming bad. You may be drawn to a certain water or spring water, distilled water for kidneys. If you have Libra in your chart, which you guys do, it's better, Pisces, if you guys drink distilled water than if you drink spring water and stuff like that matter, because of what my Libra placement is. I choose to drink distilled water because it helps process better and my kidneys and stuff like that. Boiling water and all that shit, but they talking about they also got some parasite coming on us, so it's crazy and stuff. And I found this out a long time ago and stuff. That's why I can't drink all waters, and certain water tastes good to me and certain waters doesn't. Some waters do have like alkaline in it. If you're an alkaline drinker and shit, I don't care for fucking water at all personally. But when I do drink it, I try to drink distilled water because they be fucking up the water. So poison. What I was just thinking with the poison and stuff. Radioactive and shit. Something could be radioactive. Oh, the microwave. Okay, you know how they say microwaves and cell phones have like connection with. Some people say they phone be like EFT, EMFs. Okay, yeah, blocking the your psychic downloads. I know I be reading survival fucking package. So something about turning your phone off. Shit, I could simply just turn that motherfucker off. You don't have to do like all that, but I know it's like certain things they say you can buy to block the radiation coming from phone. You may start like not eating so much from like microwaves. You could like get an air fryer. You could like start doing little different things like that shit. Even like barbecuing and stuff as well too. I don't know. But there's something about a diet change, okay, consciously that you're going to be doing, or you're going to be having flashes of light, so where to go to get this fresh food. Garden, if you're a gardener, good, you're already ahead of the game. If you have land, good, you're already ahead of the game. But for those of us that's in the city like me and we don't, we got to get creative. But I was about to go to the nursery and stuff and look for like the snake plant, because they say the snake plant is really good for our lungs and stuff. I always look for like healthy remedies and shit. I'd be like, I don't know if my ass is like radioactive. All right, Pisces. Let's see here. Kenshi, I will show you whom you can trust, okay? So there's a lot of people like, yay, Pisces, we love you. And they're like, none of their ass. No, they don't. No, they don't. Shanito. Some of y'all may be traveling to Japan and stuff as well. So I heard like the Asian guy was talking about, y'all always say y'all want to say talk about y'all on Asian and y'all want Koreans, and y'all want Japanese, and you want Chinese guys. What about the Filipinos, the Vietnamese, and all the other ones and stuff, right? He said you can't have one without the other and stuff like that. So there's something like colorism playing here as well too, or somebody could be playing off of your color as well, and that's also something I noticed. All right, so idealism and revenge. Be careful of a Scorpio that won't revenge and stuff on you guys because you're the ideal look. I know some people say it's a certain look that's considered beauty. I feel like you're a beauty standard somewhere, and it's not even your culture, okay? Or you the ideal beauty for somebody. Please drop a like, share, and comment. Talk to you guys soon.